Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your news cartridge for Wednesday, November 23rd, 2016. Today begins with the Pokemon Sun and Moon glitch we heard about yesterday that was deleting trainers' save files. Turns out these trainers failed to mention they were using a third-party hacking tool. So yeah, there is no problem as long as you're not hacking your game. You fuckers. Moving on, GameStop CEO has talked about the Nintendo Switch and says it could, quote, expand the audience for gaming. Surveys by GameStop says the purchase intent for the Switch is about the same as the Xbox One. And to be fair, the Xbox One has sold rather well, so let's hope this is what gets Nintendo back on track. Oh, and if you want, you can pre-order a Switch through a UK retailer right now. GameSeek is the first to offer the console for just under £200 British. But there is no guarantee you will get your console on time if delays incur, and this will only get you the base model if Nintendo makes different iterations, like they did with the Wii U. The Skies of Honor level in Street Fighter V has been banned by Capcom in pro tournaments because they have deemed it too distracting. Well, whatever. Ban all the levels you want from the pro leagues, but please, keep making more levels like that. It's a really cool idea. For better, but probably for worse, battle packs are now purchasable in Battlefield 1 for real-world currency. Thankfully, they only contain cosmetic items. There are talks that Microsoft is testing a new dashboard for the Xbox One and could remove the Snap feature. In release announcements, the Xbox is getting an update sometime next month and will include support for the Oculus Rift. I'm guessing this is not going to be for gaming, but for viewing other forms of media. The devs of Sea of Thieves have begun sign-ups for an insider program to test the game before it releases sometime next year. If you want to sign up, all you need is just an Xbox One. Two games are getting Steam Workshop support. Rocket League, which should be really interesting and allow for custom-made arenas, and then Saints Row 4, a more than 3-year-old game, finally getting mod support. Little late, don't you think? Greenheart Games, the makers of Game Dev Tycoon, has shown off a new project called Tavern Keeper, a game about running your own fantasy bar and inn, and should release sometime in 2018. Rainbow Six Siege has gotten the patch Ubisoft promised, and brought with it a ton of bug fixes. Find the full patch notes in a link down below. Another game received a patch today, Endless Space 2, which adds a whole new faction to the game. Lego City Underground was announced yesterday for the Nintendo Switch, where it was thought to be an exclusive for the console, but it's now revealed the title will be coming to PC at the same time. And then itch.io, a game distribution site, is offering what they're calling a good bundle of 150 games for $20 US. Yeah, it's a bunch of indie games, but that is sure to keep you busy for quite some time. Want something cheaper? Well then how about FIFA 17, free to play for the weekend on Xbox One and PS4? It's finally happened! An elusive Pokemon has finally shown their silly face in Pokemon Go. Find out which one on today's news cartridge. The top story is Valve's Autumn Steam Sale, which began today. As of the writing of this episode, over 13,000 games have a discount, including Ark Survival Evolved, 50% off at $14.99. Civilization 6, a game that released just over a month ago, with a 10% discount at $53.99. City Skylines with a huge 75% discount down to $7.50. Tabletop Simulator, a game that contains 1,000 games, half off at $9.99. And then the one and only Fallout 4 on sale for 67% off for just under $20. The sale will last until Tuesday, November 29th. And this is the first year Valve has begun what they're calling the Steam Awards, but unlike other award ceremonies, this one is doubly stupid. You can vote on any game on Steam for any of the categories seen on your screen right now. And we all know many developers would love to sport the "Whoa, dude" award, and the "I thought this game was cool before it won an award" award. I have no words. Again, voting closes the same day the sale ends on November 29th, with the winners being announced sometime next month. Let me know what games you're going to get during this sale in the comment section down below. This next one is just an absolute treat for any Legend of Zelda fan out there. Almost half a year ago, YouTuber EmberLab gave us a teaser trailer for this short, and many of us Zelda fans were waiting for this day. It's almost 5 minutes long and tells the story of Majora's Mask in greater detail than the Nintendo 64 ever could. In the video, we really get to know Skull Kid before he dons the mask and gets taken over by the spirit of Majora. I personally was not a fan of the game, mainly because of the time limit mechanic, but this video was an absolute joy. I think any Zelda fan out there would love to see this, and of course there is a link to it to the whole thing down below. Please go watch it, it will not disappoint. In the quick spot today is Origin, EA's digital store. You now have the ability to gift games to other people, similar to the way Steam allows, but with a lot of restrictions. You can only gift EA-published games, so nothing from a third party. You cannot gift pre-ordered games, and you may not give digital currency or bundles that contain digital currency. So it's like 12 games. You can gift like 12 games. I'm joking. It's more than 12 games, but hopefully these limitations will be lifted in the future, because compared to Steam, where you can gift practically everything, this pales in comparison. But it is a step in the right direction. To end today, it has finally happened. A wild Ditto has been caught in Pokemon Go. Now what will happen is a wild Pokemon will appear, but once you've caught it, the Ditto will reveal its true goofy face. There are no statistics yet on the average chance of catching a Ditto, but I'm sure we will learn in the upcoming weeks as more trainers catch more of them. As part of the same update that brought Ditto, a new version of the in-game tracker has been rolled out across most of the US, Canada, and Australia. The way it works now is the tracker will only show up if you're near a Pokestop and will show you which Pokemon are around that Pokestop. Let me know if you've caught a Ditto in the comment section down below. Before we do releases, I just want to say that I'm going to be off for the rest of the week. It's American Thanksgiving. If you live in the US, happy Thanksgiving to everybody, and go eat a turkey leg. If you don't live in the US, just have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday, okay? For PC, Positron, Arsonville, Reptilians Must Die, and Ninja Smasher. For Nintendo Wii U, Citadel, Gate of Souls, and Octocopper, Super Sub Squid Escape. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you on Monday, and I have a time machine for sale. If you're interested, contact me 2 weeks ago.